Okay, so here we got the book this time. It says Zog. I'm sure that's backwards on your screen, but I can still show you the pictures. Okay, we're ready? Book 2. Madam Dragon ran a school many years ago. She taught young dragons all the things that dragons need to know. Zog, the biggest dragon, was the keenest one by far. He tried his hardest every day to win a golden star. All the dragons in the year 1 were learning how to fly. "Hi," said Madam Dragon, "way up to the sky. Now that you've been shown, you can practice on your own, and you'll all be expert flyers by the time you're fully grown." Zog went off to practice, flying fast and free. He soared and swooped and looped the loop, then crashed into a tree. Oh man, I hope he's okay. Just then, a little girl came by. "Oh, please don't cry," she said. "Perhaps you'll like a nice sticky plaster for your head." "What a good idea," said Zog. Then up and off he flew, his plaster gleaming pinkly as he zigzagged through the blue. A year went by, and in year 2, the dragons learned to roar. "More," said Madam Dragon. "Louder, I implore. Now that you've been shown, you can practice on your own, and you'll all be champion roarers by the time you're fully grown." Can you all do a roar? I want you to do me your biggest roar. Roar! That's my roar. Scary dragon, huh? Zog went off to practice. He roared with fearsome force. He kept it up for hours on end, but then his throat grew hoarse. Man, he got a sore throat. Just then, the little girl came by again. She said, "What rotten look! Perhaps you'll like a nice soothing peppermint to suck." "What a good idea," said Zog. Then up and off he flew, and breathing fumes of peppermint, he zigzagged through the blue. A year went by, and in year 3, the dragons learned to blow. "No," said Madam Dragon, "breathe out fire, not snow. Now that you've been shown, you can practice on your own, and you'll all be breathing bonfires by the time you're fully grown." Zog went off to practice. He blew with all his might. He twirled around in triumph, and his wingtip caught alight. Just then the girl came by again. She said, "You poor old thing, perhaps you'd like a nice stretchy bandage for your wing." "What a good idea," said Zog. Then up and off he flew, his bandage flapping wildly as he zigzagged through the blue. That's quite funny. Look at that. Can you see? Got the bandage hanging off. All the year 4 dragons were learning. Can you guess? "Yes," said Madam Dragon, "how to capture a princess." Now that you've been shown, you can practice on your own. You'll need to capture hundreds by the time you're fully grown. Zog went off to practice. He tried and tried and tried, but he simply couldn't manage. "I'm no good at this," he cried. "I'll never win a golden star." Just then he saw the girl. "Perhaps," she said, "you'd like to capture me. I'm Princess Pearl." She was a princess all along. "What a good idea," said Zog. Then up and off he flew, the princess gripping tightly as they zigzagged through the blue. See him carrying her on his back? Let's see what happens. "Ah," said Madam Dragon, "our first princess so far. Congratulations, Zog, my dear. You've won a golden star." Zog was proud and happy, and Pearl felt good as well. She took the dragon's temperatures and nursed them when they fell. A year went by, and in year 5, the dragons learned to fight. "Right," said Madam Dragon. "Here comes a real live knight." Up spoke the knight. "My name," he said, "is Ganabalt the Great. I've come to rescue the Princess Pearl. I hope I'm not too late." Zog breathed fire and beat his wings. "You can't! She's mine!" he roared. "Oh no, she's not!" yelled Galabout and waved his trusty sword. The other dragons crowded round and watched them, all agog. Who was going to win the fight? Sir Gadabout or Zog? Look at this guy here. Gonna fight a dragon. I wouldn't fight a dragon. Too big. Then Princess Pearl stepped forward, crying, "Stop, you silly chumps! The world's already far too full of cuts and burns and bumps. Don't rescue me. I won't go back to being a princess and prancing round the palace in a silly frilly dress. I want to be a doctor and travel here and there, listening to people's chests and giving them my care." "Me too!" exclaimed the knight, and took off his helmet off his head. "I'd rather wear a nice trusty stethoscope," he said. "Perhaps, Princess, you'll train me up." And Pearl replied, "Of course, but I don't see how the two of us could fit upon your horse." Then Zog said, "Flying doctors, I'd love to join the crew. If you'll let me be your ambulance, then I can carry you." "Bravo," said Madam Dragon, "an excellent career." And all the 5 dragons gave a loud, resounding cheer. Then Madam Dragon told the horse, "I really hope you'll stay. I'll let you be my pupil's pet and feed you lots of hay." "What a good idea," said Zog, and up and off he flew, the flying doctors waving as they zigzagged through the blue. There. So that all was a lovely story, huh? And it all ended happily. I like a nice happy ending. See here. Yeah, we've got a few more comments. Let's place that down there. So did you enjoy the story? It was cool, huh? So, what would you all like to be when you grow up? Do you think? We've got the princess in there. In the story, she wanted to be, I suppose, a doctor or a vet. She made the dragons feel better, huh? What do you all think you'd like to be when you grow up? What job do you think you'd like to have? So, that's it for today, guys. So good night. I hope you have a brilliant day tomorrow. And happy birthdays. If it's your birthday tomorrow. And I'll catch you later, guys. Good night.